All right, so we are getting ready to drive through Zion to go get some groceries. So enjoy the footage.
Every 2 weeks, this is our drive to go get groceries.
Every 2 weeks.
It's not a bad drive. Get to drive through Zion National Park. We got an employee pass since we're right here, working right next to the park. But it's not a bad drive. However, all of the out-of-state and rental car drivers just stomping their brakes in the middle of the road. Make sure you're paying attention. But it's a pretty beautiful drive.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold.
We have to be super organized with our groceries because it is an hour plus drive into town, an hour and a half drive to get into town to get a decent grocery store. There is a Dollar Tree that's only like a half an hour from us, but
they're always out of stock.
Yeah.
Everybody takes everything.
So yeah, I have to be very good at my meal planning and make sure that I don't forget the things. Otherwise, we will go without for 2 weeks because it's a long drive to make. So yeah, we're all hanging out and we got groceries everywhere. The whole back is full. The boys have their feet full.
Their feet down by the boys' feet are full because we have the AC on the floor.
Yeah.
For all the milk and dairy and cold stuff. And we're hoping that the ice cream we bought for Jackson's birthday makes it the hour and a half back. Because it is 90 degrees outside. We'll see.
Yep.
But this is the view that everybody comes for.
All those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. Well, maybe it was fate or a part of his plan. Giving me you was like giving me another chance. Thank God that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to love. All those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. We keep on drinking, we keep on wishing. 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 All those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time.
morning, y'all. So we are hanging out in the camper today. Jeremy is out working this morning, and Joshua is over here behind me playing guitar, and then the other three are hanging out playing a game on their phone right now. We'll get started on school here in a little bit.
I want to get out of the drum pit.
Oh,
Playing this game.
well. But yeah, we'll get started on school here in a little bit. But I wanted to show you that the groceries all did fit. We even have quite a bit of room in the freezer still. So that is good. We've got a bunch of our dry goods down here as completely packed. We got potatoes and rice and all the good stuff down there. And then a little bit more of the dried goods are up here. Try to keep my lighter stuff up here because I want as much of the weight further back on the axle. So it's just cereal and stuff down here. And then this cabinet doesn't have food in it at all. It's just our cleaning supplies and my flat cooktop. The ice cream did make it. It was a little bit soft and probably would have been pretty liquidy if I'd opened it. But it has refrozen perfectly, so that's good.
If you don't have a sense of humor, you should stop watching this video immediately. Because we are at a campground and there's 2-wheel drive sites, all-wheel drive sites, and 4-wheel drive sites. And we constantly are having to pull people that think their all-wheel drive is a 4-wheel drive out of the sand, out of the rocks, out of the washouts. And those were the ones that were insistent that they could make it, and they're all-wheel drive Subarus, that they could make it till you go to a 2-wheel drive site with your Subaru, because you can't make it. But it's really beautiful here. So right here is our entrance. It's going to be paved, and they're going to come here and they go into dirt, a little bit of sand on the road. So this is for you all-wheel drive people, or for you super brave 2-wheel drive people, because this road is good when it's dry out, but when it rains, this is a sloshy mud mess. So take a big risk coming back here for good campsites, but it's definitely worth it if you can make it. So the sand here is super soft, like super soft sugar sand. It's like beach sand. It's like the sand you get at the beach that's super soft. You sink in super fast. So that's part of the reason why we do all-wheel drive back here is you sink in quickly. Although there are some people that are bringing their 18-foot RVs back here. People like us that know how to drive on different roads and different types of roads, and we're willing to take the risk to have a great campsite, boondocking. So this right here is super off camber. This side over here is about 1.5 feet taller than that side. So you're definitely going to be leaning coming through here. But yeah, just super soft sand. Like, look at this. Super soft.
We year-round homeschool, which means that we are still in the thick of it. We do school when it fits in our schedule. We don't force school. So if we wanted to go for a hike today, we would have been able to go do that. And it works out really well. All of our boys really enjoy school. So it's been good for us. But yeah, so that's what we're doing here for the next couple hours, and then we will move on to something else. You want to show them what you're doing?
This is what I'm doing. Just counting.
Yeah, good job. Show them the next one.
Hey, so it's going to be a little bit easier if I jump on the four-wheeler and run you around and show you the property. Two-wheel drive sites. So these are our four-wheel drive sites. We have little minor gatekeepers in here, just enough to keep the little Subarus out of here. But this is definitely four-wheel drive only all the way up the mountain. So we do make sure that it is only four-wheel drivers that come in here. Just dug nice little pits. But there's plenty of two-wheel drive sites out here for all you all-wheel drive Subarus. Another four-wheel drive only. Two-wheel drive. This is another four-wheel drive site. This is our group site, and it is the most popular. You'll see why in just a second. But yeah, there's some gatekeepers on this one too. So this site is super popular. You have a killer view. You're up here above everybody and you're all by yourself. We have a huge turnaround here. So we normally put 3, 4, 5 rigs if you're in a group and you can four-wheel drive. This is where we put you. These are our other four-wheel drive sites. They back up to this rock cliff. A lot of people like being out here because you're pretty isolated, and these sites out here are actually really big, so we get a lot of the earth roamer, the Pinsgauers, the Unimogs, and then just a bunch of four-wheel drive people that have trailers and stuff. We get them back here. You still have a killer view. You're just a little more isolated back here. And there used to be a four-wheel drive trail that goes up the cliff, but because we had to pull too many Jeeps and trucks and all kinds of vehicles, UTVs and ATVs down off of there, we just closed the road, and it is now a hiking only. This is a trail that goes up to the rim. Pretty long hike. This is the road we had to close. We're tired of pulling vehicles off of here. It is basically rock bouncing and straight up. All the way up there. Pretty quick. So yeah, we closed it up. We're still making progress on the property. We're just about done with a lot of stuff. And when it's all done, we'll run around and show you the finished deal, and hopefully we run into you guys on the road at some time. But if not, we'll catch you next week we're on to the next adventure.